And what are we doing? We're giving them certainty that they're in the right place. We're giving them confidence in you as the doctor. And we're also adding value. We're raising value. That's a big part also of the office tour. And I first want to wish everybody a happy new year. And I hope that you all had a wonderful Christmas, Hanukkah, and getting ready to finish up this year strong. I know a lot of you are on vacation, like I am, but I wanted to talk about the office tour. When we start the new year, there's a lot of you that have different rehabilitative things that you've added to your office. Some have added decompression, wobble board, laser, and other things to help your practice members. So even for the old patients that you have seen for many years, and especially the new patients, it's wonderful to start the year off with an office tour. Every new patient that comes in, they automatically get an office tour. Every REACT that you have come in, they automatically get an office tour. But also, it's great for the office, to promote the office. If you've added things to the office, when the new year starts, to have everyone who walks into your office do an office tour. And the key line is that I've told most of you before is, this is what we've done to help serve you better in 2024. This is what we've added to help serve you better in our family practice for your loved ones and friends in 2024. And for a new practice member, when the patient walks in or for a REACT, we always want to, for the CA, is walk around the desk and always give them a two-hand handshake and welcome them. And you say something like, we're so happy that you have trusted us with your healthcare at our family chiropractic practice or office. So we're saying family because a lot of people that have never been to a chiropractor before, they have no clue that you take care of children. So welcome to our family practice, and we're so happy that you've entrusted us with your health for you and your family. I always like to say for you and your family, because we're already projecting and promoting that it's just not for them, but we're here for the whole family. And that's very important right from the get-go, that we're planting the seeds, because most are clueless, most have never been to a chiropractor's office, and most are being bombarded by the boob tube about all different types of drugs, not only for the adults, but how about for the kids? So we're projecting family health care right from the get-go. And an office tour is very simple, but you have to take time and you have to schedule it knowing beforehand that the new practice member is coming in at, say, 6 o'clock, and it's going to take this many minutes in my office, or your office, to do a proper office tour. For example, we take them to the X-ray room. And what we like to say is this is where we do our specific spinal X-rays. This is where we do our specific spinal postural x-ray analysis. And then this is where we do if this is the examination room, this is where we do our complete, specific chiropractic assessment and evaluation to help us find out where your nervous system is being interfered with. Using that word specific, I think, is important. Words are so important when we're doing an office tour. Remember, the Bible says that death and life is in the power of the tongue. And you can literally change a profession by changing the words. When I first started in chiropractic practice, with insurance, it was always adjustment. Then they changed it to manipulation. Well, manipulating the spine and giving a specific scientific chiropractic adjustment, in my opinion, is totally different. One is very general and one is very specific and exact. So we bring them to the adjusting room. This is where we do our specific scientific chiropractic adjustments for you and your family members. For you and your family members. And when we speak, certain words in pronunciation are very important. This is where we do our specific scientific chiropractic adjustments for you and your family members. So again, what am I doing? It's specific and it's for the whole family. And then it is good to have a child adjusting table, because when they see a children's adjusting table, even if you don't use it a lot, it's good to have one there so they see that you take care of, if you do have a family practice like I do, that, wow, there's a special table for children. And you just need to have one there. It's great so they can see it. It's kind of like show and tell. That's what an office tour is. It's showing and telling, because most people that come into a chiropractor's office that have never been there before, they're a little bit nervous. They may have a little bit butterflies. They might have heard horror stories. So what are we doing? We're showing and telling. We're explaining each room. We're showing them the flow. This is where they would go first. This is where they go next. Then this is where they go after. And if you weren't there at the Dominate Health last weekend, or it would be December 8th and 9th, so it would be a couple of weeks ago, Dr. Eric was amazing when he spoke about Saturday morning when he's in his office by himself, and how he talks to the patients about where they go when they come in. So the office tour, if you're not doing an office tour, you need to start doing it. And 2024 is the perfect time to start doing the office tour. Also, if you have on your walls, like I do in my office, and I'm sure you do, certain types of certifications, or like to the right of me is the fellow. I'm a fellow. It's my fellow certificate. So I have a copy of that in my office, and I show fellow, different plaques, different awards. And the Bible says, let another man or woman praise you. So the team, CA, goes around and says, now, look, Dr. Schiffman is a fellow, or Dr. Schiffman specializes in this, or PGA wellness team, or whatever it may be. so they see the different plaques and certificates. And what are we doing? We're giving them certainty that they're in the right place. We're giving them confidence in you as the doctor. And we're also adding value. We're raising value. That's a big part also of the office tour. So start it. If you haven't done it, or if you did it before and you kind of got off the beaten path, start it again. February 3rd, Saturday, we're going to be at the Omid Healing Center in New York. Dr. Ray, more people coming to his dinner talks, lunch and learns, more new patients than maybe anyone in the history of chiropractic, really. More than I have ever done, more than Dr. Ben has ever done, more than Dr. Eric has ever done. It's just incredible. So it's going to be one day intensive. It's going to be incredible talks. We're going to go over every talk that you can think of. It's going to be a power day. Bring your team if you can. More importantly, bring yourself. And it's open to the chiropractic profession. So if you know of anybody that you would want to help do better talks to educate this year in 2024, bring them with you, share it, tell them about it. You know, gang, it's so important that we spread the word, that we educate through dinner talks, through lunch and learns, through group reported findings, so that our patients, our community, or communities know the message. People perish for lack of knowledge. So we want to give them the knowledge so that they won't perish. And most that have ever been to my talks have always said, didn't anyone ever tell me this years ago? Why did I have to suffer needlessly? Used to be a lot of advertisement in chiropractic. Don't suffer needlessly. Well, people are going to suffer needlessly if they don't know the truth. Bible says, you shall know the truth shall set you free. So February 3rd, Omid Healing Center, register. It's coming up in about a month. Don't miss it. Remember, with God, all things are possible. Happy New Year to you, your loved ones, and your team. God bless you. Dr. Ben and I, we love you all. We appreciate you. And we'll speak to you soon. With God, all things are possible.